What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on the journey through film school with me. This month we are going to be going over our Foundations of Writing course with Dulce Vera that we had. I apologize for the late video. Had some technical difficulties with my GoPro. Sadly, haven't gotten my tech kit yet. Hopefully that'll come sometime later on this month. But in the meantime, we are going to go over, like I said, Foundations of Writing. That's a course that we did for the month of May. We are now in June, a little bit late. Like I said, I apologize. Nothing that I could really do about it. I had to basically charge my GoPro for like 3 days in order to get it to turn on, and I don't know why it wasn't working for some reason. I am going to try and not make this video as long as some of my previous videos. I did pre-record the layout for all the assignments and everything like that I've gone over for some of my past videos. So without further ado, let's get into content. Within the first class, it's all about writing in the creative process. I will say a lot of this class is very repetitive because you do like one of the same assignments for all 3 classes, or all 4 weeks. So 1.1, writing in the creative process, it's the live discussion, and then 1.2, you have to introduce yourself, put a discussion post, respond to 2 of your fellow classmates. 1.3, this is the repetitive part, it's the punctuation review assignment that you have to do. And then 1.4, character analysis. Week 2 is the writing and audience engagement, so 2.1, writing and audience engagement live session. 2.2, explore genres, so you have to basically read about all the different genres and then make a post and reply to 2 of your classmates. 2.3, repetitive part, punctuation review assignment. It's all about, you have like 17 different slides that you have to go through. The first half is like learning a bunch of stuff that you've already learned, I assume probably about your sophomore, junior year in high school. If not earlier. Like I learned all of that my freshman year. I've always been really good with writing and stuff like that. But they'll give you like a sentence, but it'll have a lot of errors with like capitalizations and different punctuations and stuff like that. So you have to read the sentence, and then you have to pick from 4 different sentences down at the bottom for how the sentence should be written. And then 2.4, the anatomy of a story. That's your project for the week. Week 3, 3.1, writing and artistic integrity. 3.2, or the first one, writing and artistic integrity, that's the live session. 3.2, inspiration or plagiarism discussion, post, and then 2 replies. 3.3, review punctuation assignment. 3.4, inspired storytelling project. And then week 4, 4.1, writing and effective planning live session. 4.2, short story analysis. 4.3, you guessed it, punctuation, capitalization, and sentence structures assignment. And then 4.4, planning a story. That was pretty cool. We had to basically compare and contrast between a character that's already been created and is already out there in a TV show or movie, book, music video, whatever you wanted to choose from. And you had to compare that character to a character that you create. So that was pretty cool. I did mine on a character for a film that I'm working on, for a screenplay that I'm doing, and I compared it to, I think it was like Jax Teller from Sons of Anarchy, so that was pretty cool. I ended up getting a really good grade on it. But now I'm going to show you guys the what everything also looks like on the screen. Like I said before, I could not get my my microphone. Cannot get them to work for some reason. I've had no problems getting them to connect to my computer in the past, but for some reason today they didn't want to connect to my computer. And for some, like, it's weird because it records through the Notes app on the MacBook, and the notes just wouldn't open for some reason today. So enjoy the elevator music while you watch. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. Hopefully this helps you a little bit and kind of puts you on a better path to choosing Los Angeles Film School for your film journey as well. If that's what you're watching my videos for, if you're watching them just to watch them, I also appreciate that as well. Everything helps. Once again, thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, you know, just comment on my videos if you have any questions, and I get back to them in a pretty timely manner. I get back to them within like 10 minutes most of the time. I'm also no longer in the Air Force. I am now a veteran. I guess you could kind of tell by the beard. Beard's been growing, you know, been growing the hair out some, so that's awesome too. But yeah, once again, thank you. And then also, now that I've told you guys that I'm a veteran, if anybody has any questions on what the process for using like your GI Bill and all that stuff is like, also leave a comment for that, and I will get back to that as well, because it's a pretty lengthy process. So I want to try and be able to help any of my fellow veterans out that I can. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day.